Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is week 27 on compound trizepatide, and man, is this starting to get difficult. I'm approaching my 40-pound down milestone, and I'm so close that I can almost taste it. I haven't been below 210 pounds in almost 2 years. I think in my last weigh-in, I was at 209. I had been gaining weight for about 2 weeks, but I'm pretty confident that my weight is now going in the other direction. I'm a little nervous because every time I get around the 200 mark, my weight seems to slingshot in the other direction, and then I'm starting my journey all over again. Actually, today I'm going to be getting a DEXA body scan, which is a body composition scan. I did it when I first started my channel, which was about 25 pounds ago when I got the scan, but I haven't had an update on my actual muscle composition or fat composition since, so we're going to go get an update on that today, and I'm just hoping that I've lost a good amount of fat and not as much muscle. We'll be able to see all of that, and I'll be able to compare my scans for you side by side. It's a little disappointing though, because I did think that I would be further along by the time I got my second scan, and I could just wait until I lose a bit more weight. But it's been about 5 months since I got the first one done, and they recommended maybe every 6 months or so. So I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and get it done now. So let's go inside and see what happens when I get my body composition scan done. Okay, so I'm a little early for my appointment and the door's closed, so we're just gonna do a little walk and talk. So when I did my last body scan, I was at about, I think on the document it said 230 pounds, and for my last weigh-in I was at 209. So when they do my scan today, we'll be able to see what my weight is as of today. Now technically my weigh-in day isn't until 2 days from now officially, so you know, if they weigh me in today and 2 days from now I weigh less, guess which one I'm gonna count. But 40 pounds down is very close. It's so close.
If you recall, what we're going to do now, we're going to get down to single layer clothing, which there you are. We have a rare 70-degree day today.
Yes.
So used to people layer. You're later today. And then, of course, we'll get easy to get off metal. So if you've got like any easy to get off watches, jewelry, stuff like that, we'll go ahead and get that off. Look at that little thing. There you go. So keep it contained, that way we don't lose it. And then we'll get your glasses off when you feel safe. I know some people need them to get on the table. So you just need to get your weight.
Okay.
Yes, we already got the height set up on them. Just got to zero out.
Hi. 206. All right, cool.
You know, the trick whenever you're trying to, have some kind of weight change is losing fat, holding on to muscle. And so that's the thing that we're always kind of looking at. And as you can see on here, you had a 23.7 pound complete loss, with 17.1 pounds of pure fat and about 6.8 pounds of lean tissue.
Okay.
So number one, you lost a lot more fat than lean, which is excellent. Now, generally for every 3 to 4 pounds of fat a person loses, we do usually see about a pound of lean overhead go. So at 17 pounds, I would have expected roughly anywhere from about 4 to 5 pounds of lean tissue.
Okay.
So I think just a tiny bit aggressive. I am absolutely happy with that. Well, the old one, just because it doesn't have that old, but you see on there,
yeah,
now look how much of those reds were coming in. Look how much and around the hips and stuff. You see how those islands are starting to shrink down now.
Yeah.
Again, the thighs definitely going down, especially in that area. Some of the triceps, those islands are starting to break up a little bit. So you can see significant fat loss going in, and that's what this is, the body fat percentage map. On your adipose page, now again, your waist to hip ratio didn't shrink that much, and it can be frustrating. The reason being, though, is because you lost about the same in the waist as you did the hips, a little more in the waist than the hips. But this is one of those things that's, you've ever heard that term, there's lies, damn lies, and statistics. What happens is that your body has to sort it out. And so sometimes this number can get worse as it's getting better, simply because you may lose in one area faster than the other. In terms of your, of course, fat mass index, last time at 18.29, that had you in obesity level 2. You're now down to obesity level 1, so steadily working that down. That's exactly what we want to see. A slightly different resting metabolic rate for you than we do. Ours is based solely off of your lean tissue. They usually do the whole body, and so there's a little bit of a difference sometimes there.
Okay.
But that's a very important number because, as you said before, again, when you start dipping below this at the end of the day, your body, that's when it goes into that process of holding on to fat and burning more and more lean tissue. And so the fact is, between dieting and then possibly exercising on top of it, you could have just been at a very low calorie count.
Right.
And it kind of is hampering your efforts there, because even though you're losing weight, the problem is a lot of that weight's lean tissue. And every step forward, and like I said, you have a bad day, guess what? It's just that one day.
Yeah.
Just don't do like I do and say, okay, well, we'll just wait till
Bad
one
week.
day, and yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Gotcha. Well, best
Thank
of luck.
you.
Any questions, let me know. Hope you have a great week.
All right. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I had $1 for every time I was told I need to eat more. Mother. Ah! I am so I'm so tired of being told that I need to eat more. Now, for what it's worth, I will say that as of the new year, I am a lot more conscious of this. Not even that I wasn't aware of it before, but as far as doing something about it and having to pay attention every single day and log my food every single day, I have gotten better with that in the new year. But I have been working on this you need to eat more thing with my dietitian for months now. So this is not something that I didn't know, but I'm a little disappointed about the amount of lean tissue that I've lost. It's only a little more than what's typically expected, but still, it's not a good sign. I mean, it's a good sign that I could have done worse. It's a sign that I could have done worse and that I did well. But if you didn't notice about me, I'm a bit of a pessimist. Okay, I am a glass half empty kind of girl. I should be working on that. Maybe we'll work on that in 2026. Okay, but as of right now, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, as far as the comparison of how much fat that I've lost in certain parts of my body that you can see reflected by the yellows and the greens, I was really, really looking forward to seeing a difference there. So that's a good thing. I did lose 23 pounds since my last scan, so that's a good thing. I'm almost at 40 pounds down overall. I wish I would have got my scan done before I started losing weight, but I was a little embarrassed about being 242 pounds at the time. So unfortunately, I didn't get my first scan until 230 pounds. But either way, I guess I'm glad I got it done. I will be back in 6 months for another scan. And it's on. Not only is my birthday coming up, so birthday body in full effect, the spring is coming, the summer is coming, the coming is coming. I don't even know what that means. Pause. But anyway, my point is, by the time I get to this next scan, I need more. I need to see more. I am a visual learner. Okay? I got a lot of good information today, but I'm like that much. I'm a little bit disappointed. I wanted to see a bigger difference in my muscles. And to be honest, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna be real honest. When it comes to effort, I think on average, like if I average out my weight loss across the past 27 weeks, I've been losing about 1 pound per week. And I felt like that weight loss was really slow. And I knew under eating had a lot to do with that, especially considering I'm on tirzepatide. It's been a battle trying to get, enough calories. But when it comes to working out, mm-mm, mm-mm. I think if I average out the amount of days that I've worked out in the past few months, 5 months, I've probably worked out on average about 1 day a week. If that, like there was some weeks I didn't go to the gym at all. So I've been operating at about 50% effort overall. Like I have not been trying my hardest, y'all. Like I haven't been trying my hardest as far as diet. I haven't been trying my hardest as far as exercise. And you know what? I did want to go at a slow and steady pace because I am so used to getting quick results and then stopping and then not appreciating those results and then gaining all the weight back. So on the bright side, it is good that I've lost weight really, really slowly. It's limited some of my loose skin as well, even though I still have some, still got some loose skin. But look, look at that. That's coming through or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to have to get into what I've been doing as far as working out lately and what my new plans are because I got to kick things up a notch. My birthday trip to Mexico is in about 8 weeks. And, you know, I got to be prepared for that. I got I got to be prepared for that. Remember, my goal is part vanity, so I got to be prepared for that and we're just going to have to do better. We're just going to have to do better. I'm going to I don't even think I can schedule my next scan yet because it's so far out. But I'm originally I anticipated meeting my 100-pound weight loss goal by July, which would be the time that I would be taking my next scan. But I'm about 15 pounds behind on that goal. I think for the month of December, I didn't lose any weight. Like I met my 30-pound weight loss goal and then I just stopped losing weight since then. No, I mean, I think I lost maybe 4 pounds in January, but I don't know. So, oh yeah, and I weighed in at 206, which is great compared to my last weigh-in from my last video, which was 209. I think I've said that about three times by now. But I weighed in at 206. That's not official because I will be weighing. My official weigh-in day is actually 2 days from now. So we'll see. Hopefully I can be at like 205, 204. It might just be water, but who cares? So that's pretty much it as far as the scan goes. I actually need to go to the gym right now as we speak. And then come back and finish up this video for you guys. So yes, I'm a little bit of a complainer, but I did good, I guess. I wish I was closer to 50 pounds down by now, but your girl ain't been eating. So for all the skeptics, when I was doing those videos talking about you got to eat enough, for all those skeptics that might have come into the comments like, no, that's not how it goes. You cut your calories, you lose weight. Well, here's the proof. You cut your calories, your body says, I'm not going to lose the weight or I'm not going to lose the fat, and it eats up your muscle. That's what happens. So make sure you're eating enough.